Hello everyone. Welcome to another meditation with Sahaja Yoga meditation. My name is Kalyan Gopalakrishnan. I live in Connecticut. Um, I've been practicing the Sahaja Yoga meditation since 2005, and I also play the violin. And it has been a great experience growing in meditation and with music together. So today we are going to experience some meditation with music. So welcome for people who are returning to this forum, and welcome also for people who might be new to Saj Yoga. I will be spending a little time in the beginning to introduce what this kind of meditation is all about. So first, let's raise the energy and give ourselves a protection for those who are familiar with this. Let me also just on this sound of the tanpura and let it stay in the background so it can cut out all the noise that might be there. So this is actually a real instrument with strings. It has typically 4 strings, and it is used to give the bass notes for Indian classical music. So let us get started. So we use both our hands. We use our left hand, it goes up along the spine, and the right hand makes rotations around it. So let's do that together. And then we tie a knot at the top of the head. We'll do it a second time. And this time we tie 2 knots over the top of the head. And then we will do it a third time. Then we tie 3 knots. So this helps rise the energy along the central channel, and it helps let our attention go to the top center, which is at the center, which is at the top of the head. So then we'll give ourselves a protection. We'll start from the left hip and then take this energy over the top of the head and then bring it down on the right side, and then go back from the right over the top of the head to the left. So this is once. So we do this 7 times because we have 7 energy centers. This is like a shield of protection for all of the centers, and it also balances the left and right aspects of each center, and it really helps us come into balance. And it's a very good idea to do this in the beginning of any meditation session and also at the end of the session. Okay, so we will begin with a very short meditation. I'll just have this sound a little louder, and all we are going to do is to just watch our attention. We keep both our hands on our lap with the palm facing upwards. We'll take a few deep breaths. We'll see if we can keep our attention just in the space above the top of the head. We can put our right hand at the top of the head, just like this, and that will help bring our attention here. So we are not doing any effort, we are just relaxed, we're just watching the attention. Now it is at the place where our right hand is making contact at the top of the head. And that center is called the Sahasrara. That's where our connection gets established with the all-pervading power. Now we bring our right hand up a few inches. Let our attention also rise up along with our hand. We will let the attention stay there, and we will bring our right hand back to our lap. As we keep our attention over the top of the head, we also watch any sensations we might feel in our hands, in our fingers, in our fingertips, in both hands. These are indications of our internal state, the state of our different energy centers. We'll be in silence for a few moments. Now let me play a short musical piece. We'll continue to be in meditation. Now we can slowly open our eyes. So let me explain a little bit about the form of meditation that we are doing, the Sahaj Yoga meditation, just in case you are new to it. So there is a pure energy that resides at the base of the spine. Maybe we can see the chart on the screen. Yeah. So this shows what we call the subtle system. So you can see different energy centers that are shown along the spine, and you can also see that there is a triangular bone at the base of the spine, and there is a spiral which represents the Kundalini, which is the pure energy that resides there. And this energy is usually dormant, but under the right circumstances, with the pure desire, this energy can get awakened and it can rise. It's a natural living process. It's like the sprouting of the seed. So we just need to express our desire for that to happen, and it just gets awakened. And once it is awakened, it rises through the central channel. It comes through all the different energy centers, comes out at the top of the head like a fountain. So this bone at the top of the head is called the fontanelle bone, and the bone that is at the base of the spine is called the sacrum bone. So these terms themselves are very significant. Sacrum represents sacred, right? So there is a divine energy within us, and the fontanelle bone represents the fact that when it comes out like a fountain, and it connects us with the all-pervading power. So this pure energy that is within us is like our mother. So it is waiting to rise, and it is waiting to nourish us. And when it actually works on the different centers, it brings those centers into balance, and it removes any blockages, it removes any imbalances. So that's why as we practice this meditation, we find that we become healthier, we become more peaceful, we become more aware. We start appreciating subtler things in life, and the pure qualities of these different energy centers start manifesting. And it happens in a very natural way. We don't have to do anything for it. It just happens because those qualities exist innately within us. For example, the quality of the first center at the base of the spine is innocence. And the quality of this center that is here, the sixth center, is forgiveness. So we find that it becomes very easy for us to forgive. And when we connect with this pure energy, and when we experience the state of meditation, we feel the joy. It's just flowing through us. And we can feel the vibrations also in our fingers. Like you can see the colors. There are different fingers that represent different energy centers, and we become aware of the state of those centers. So it is a continuous process of growth and becoming more and more aware of ourselves. So what we will do now is we will just go through a few steps which will help this energy awaken, and if it is already awakened, it will help more and more of the strands of this energy to come up and come out at the top of the head. So we'll first put our hand on the heart. So here we just say an affirmation, and we address this to this pure energy, and we can call her the mother. Mother, I am the pure spirit. The spirit resides in the heart, and that's our true nature. That's the real personality that we are. And we are mostly identified with our mind or our ego or our emotions or our intellect. But those are all not our true nature. those are external to us. Again we say, Mother, I am the pure spirit. Mother, please bring my spirit into my attention. Now we can put our right hand on the left side of near our hip. It's the lower abdomen where our stomach meets the hip on the left side. And here we just ask for pure knowledge. Mother, please give me the pure knowledge. The pure knowledge is not the kind of knowledge that we absorb with our intellect. The pure knowledge is an innate awareness within ourselves. It manifests in our central nervous system. It's the knowledge of the Absolute. It's the knowledge of who we are. It's the knowledge of the whole. And when we ask for pure knowledge, this energy responds and it rises. Now we will take our right hand to our neck area on the left side, where the neck meets the shoulder. Here we need to say a very important thing, a very important fact about ourselves, that we are not guilty. Because our attention tends to attach itself to the past and it doesn't let us grow, it doesn't let us come into the present. So we are the pure spirit, we are not guilty. So we just say that very simply, Mother, I am not guilty. Now we put our right hand across the forehead, and this, as I said, is the center of forgiveness, and it opens only when we forgive. We forgive everyone. We don't hold back anything. Whether we forgive or not, it only makes a difference to us. If we don't forgive, we trouble ourselves. We just forgive everyone. So we'll say that, Mother, I forgive everyone. Again, we go back to the top of the head. We can spread our fingers backwards and let the weight of the hand be felt at the top of the head. This is the center through which this pure energy comes out and establishes our connection with the all-pervading power, and it makes us feel the truth that we are part and parcel of the whole. We are not separate from this power of divine. We are part of it, we are one with it. We can gently rotate our scalp a few times so we can feel this center, and we again lift our hand up a few inches. We might be able to feel this energy coming out from the top of the head. We might be able to feel it as a cool breeze coming on our hand. Sometimes it might be warm as this energy clears out imbalances in our different centers. And you might not feel anything in the beginning. That's all normal. We just let the attention settle here. Keep ourselves in a joyful state. Then bring our right hand back on our lap. Again, let's give ourselves a few moments of silence. Just take the time, tune into ourselves. If the mind is thinking, we just watch. We don't get involved in the thoughts. We want to feel the silence, what we call as the thoughtless awareness. Again, I'll play some music. That rag was for the heart center, and when our attention comes to our heart, our mind settles down, becomes quiet. Our intellect settles down, it becomes silent, and we experience the state of meditation, the thoughtless awareness. And as we experience that state and sustain it, our mental health improves. Now let's clear our left channel. We do that by simply putting our right hand on the floor. If we are sitting on the floor, or we just put it towards the floor if you're sitting on a chair. We use the element, the Mother Earth, to clear our left channel. So when we do that, what happens is that the imbalances from the left side, they go towards the right, they go towards the Mother Earth, and they get just absorbed by the Mother Earth. So we'll just sit like that, and we will feel whatever sensations we might have on our left hand as the clearing takes place. Again, let's keep our attention at the top of the head. At this point, I just want to share an experience. This happened recently. I had to travel for work, and for almost a week I was away from home, and it was a very hectic schedule with lot of meetings every day, and I had to work late in the night to prepare for the next day for important meetings. And at one point it was becoming overwhelming, and it was a lot of mental activity, trying to use logic and prepare presentations and so on. So late in the night, when it was quite tiring, I just remembered that I want to just experience the silence of meditation. And then I set aside some time and was just getting into meditation. And at that time, I felt a lot of relief from all the mental activity. I could feel that connection, which is so beautiful. And after that, I was able to work much more efficiently, much more effortlessly, with a lot more confidence and a lot more joy. So meditation puts us in touch with our heart, which is where we feel the joy. And we can feel that joy at any time. It's always there. It's eternal. And that's our nature. That's our pure spirit. We bring our right hand back to our lap. Now we can finish this meditation session by doing what we did in the beginning with both our hands. We raised the energy and then we gave ourselves protection. So we will do that again together. We'll do it with our full attention. And once the energy is awakened, we will be able to feel the movement of this energy within us as we do this. Second time we give 2 knots. The third time we give 3 knots at the top of the head. We start with the arch of protection, going from left to right and then back from right to left. Seven times. Thank you all for joining and for this experience of collective meditation. Hope you enjoyed the session as much as I did. And looking forward to seeing you again in a future session. Thank you so much.